let's go live on there, which I almost forgot to do. It's still saying I'm offline. It's still saying I'm offline on Twitch. That's weird. That's weird. Why is it saying I'm offline on Twitch? I shouldn't be offline on Twitch. Right. Let me get this sorted. Bloody hell. Sorry, I will get this sorted. I can't see any comments at the minute, so if anybody is commenting, not that I'm saying that there is, but I will be with you in 2 ticks. Right. Okay, there we go. We're live. We're live on Twitch. We're live on the YouTubes. Yes, we're live on YouTubes. Okay, problem solved. Hopefully. Oh, Plex, I haven't brought up the bloody thing in the thing. I had a power cut yesterday, so it's messed up all of everything. All of everything. That sentence makes no sense, but it has messed up everything. So I just need to get the chat thing up so I can see the chats on both Twitch and YouTube, which, yeah, it's also saying it's unstable on Twitch, but I hope everyone can see. Good morning, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Right, load, you dick. Come on. And this program that sees my chat, for some reason, you have to open it. You have to open it, then close it, and then open it again, because it doesn't. For the first time, it doesn't work. It's bizarre. But the second time always works. Anywho, right. I jinxed it because it didn't work that time either. What is going on? Come on. Just so I can see chats. Come on. The image has changed. Is that a good sign? I don't know. Who knows? It's not working. Yeah. Alright, well, I'm just going to have to try and monitor it as best I can. Things aren't going well, and I'm coming down with a cold and I've got a sore throat, so I'm contending with that as well. Woe is me, woe is me. Let's get out the world's smallest violin. It's still not working. Okay, I'm going to open it and close it once more, as if the magic gods are with us. The image has changed again. Does that mean anything? I don't know. Alright, I'm just going to have to keep my eye on it, because it's probably not going to work. And I'm bored, I want to play Magic. No, not worked. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll do it myself. And I can't move that. Okay, that's fine. Right. Hello and welcome to Inner Arm Plays. My name is Craig, and today we're going back into the mucky, dark, deep depths of Brawl on Magic the Gathering Arena, and it's been an interesting place on Arena for the past few days because of the new Yargle achievements. However, I have managed to get 3 of the 5 achievements, which has taken me 4 hours. I have also completed the last 2 achievements. However, there's a glitch, and it didn't count them. And unfortunately, that's really annoying. I have commented and made a post to Wizards of the Coast, and they replied with, "We know it's a bug, it's happening to some people, it's going to get fixed." It took me so long to get it, but nothing I can do about it. I can keep trying, but it just doesn't register. But anyway, Rofellos, Llanowar Emissary, is a old commander but very new to Arena. It's a banned card, and it should be banned, and it's going to end up getting banned on Arena, I suspect, because it's too OP. It gives 1 forest green for each forest you control, which in itself doesn't sound scary. But when you're playing mono green, you can get land quickly onto the battlefield, and that means by turn 4, 5, we're playing this stuff here, and it goes crazy. The problem with this deck is that you've got to keep Rofellos alive in order to do this as quickly as possible. Having said that, there are some great cards in this deck that can win you the game, despite Rofellos constantly getting murked. So let's talk about it. We've got lots of ramp. So we've got Utopia Sprawl, we've got Kami of Bamboo Groves, which can put us an extra forest into the battlefield, we've got Delighted Halfling, we've got Arboreal Grazer, we've got Rampant Growth, we've got Fanatic of Ronus, which is going to give us more access to green. We've got Gain in Life when a land comes into play. We've got some landfall triggers like Bristly Bill putting counters on, and when we put counters on, we double those counters. We can sacrifice a forest to grab more forests in this deck. We can play extra lands. We can play lands from graveyards, and we can gain treasures, which doesn't help with Rofellos, but it does help with getting up to this end. And at the big end, which is where we want to be getting, which as soon as this stuff hits the battlefield, people tend to dip, is Emrakul, taking control of our opponent's creatures. We've got Ulamog the Defiler, so we're exiling half their library, rounded up, and then when we attack, it has Annihilator, so they have to sacrifice X amount of stuff. It's evil. We've got Void Winnower, which means that our opponents can only cast, and it's a bit mean to be fair, our opponents can only cast stuff with even mana. We've got Portal to Phyrexia, which exiling they sacrifice 3 of their creatures, but we can return a creature from a graveyard at the beginning of our combat phase. Beginning of our turn, not combat phase. Each turn, and it doesn't matter which graveyard, whether it's theirs or mine. We've got the Hoof to finish games off. We've got Sire of 7 Deaths for life gain. We've got big Planeswalkers. We've got Vaultborn Tyrant, which when it dies, it creates a token of itself. I could go on about how good this deck is, but the proof is always in the pudding, as they say. So let's just go in. And now I've bigged this deck up, we're going to be going against lots of removal decks. And Rofellos isn't going to survive. And yeah, this deck, on average, wins about 90% of the time. But it's me, and I'm a jinxer, so that's probably not going to happen. But also as well, if we go against any Yargle decks, for the past few days, I've just let them do what they need to do. Legolas Master Archer. Great card. Don't remember why it's great, but I remember it. I love Legolas. We also have some great cards in hand. We've got a massive big Stompy. We've got ways to get treasures. We can put +1/+1 counters on stuff to give it a bit of protection. And we can stop our stuff being countered even though we're playing mono green. So we don't have any ramp, unfortunately. But we're going to keep it. So Legolas, whenever you cast a spell that targets Legolas, put a +1/+1 counter on Legolas. Whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you don't control, Legolas deals damage equal to its power to up to 1 target creature. They're going to be playing lots of spells that are, my creature does its damage, puts a +1/+1 counter on, and then it does damage to your opponent's creature. So it's good that we've got... oh shit, I should have played Rofellos, but that's okay. First misplay of the day. It's because I was thinking about making my creatures bigger than Legolas. to stop that from happening, but it will. I've really slowed my game up here, which is fine because we can play it this turn. That's no problem. And we can do that, and then we can give our stuff ward, which is going to give us that extra layer of protection, and we'll put a +1/+1 counter on Rofellos, and we won't attack in because there's no point, because Legolas has a big booty that can protect itself. Yeah, no point in them attacking. Alright, so now we've got big creatures. This is going to double our creatures' power. We've got a bit of reach. We'll put a +1/+1 counter on Zoprindel, and then we'll attack in for 4. So yeah, we can start getting that damage. Nice. They're going to have to defeat my creatures before combat, obviously. I think next turn Vorinclex, which is going to stop them out of their lands, because whenever a land taps, it gets a stun counter on it. And there we go, first counter on Legolas. So it's now 4. It could kill Rofellos. They do have the ward. They're going to get trample. But Zoprindel is a nice big beast, so I don't think they're going to be able to do the damage to Zoprindel. But Legolas is going to get bigger. There we go, you see. Has ward 1. I could, because they're killing that, I could. They targeted, yeah. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to pay 1 green and that. I'm going to sacrifice these 2. Zoprindel is going to become indestructible. And there we go. Okay, we can replay Rofellos. Let's play the Fabled Passage to get another green. It would have been nice to get something else on the battlefield, but we don't need it. We're alright. We're alright. Again, they can target Rofellos next turn, and I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to sit here with my big stompy boy. They can't. There's nothing they can do about Zoprindel unless they can exile. They can kill Innkeeper's Talent, fine. It is green, I get it, and yeah, kind of thought that was coming. No blocks. No lands to play, so I'm going to play Vorinclex. I'm going to grab those 2 forests. I don't have access to I'm just going to attack in. I don't have removal for enchantments. I might do. Yeah, Legolas is such a good card. As much as I think they're going to kill it, and this is exactly what I said was going to happen. But yeah, okay, we're done. We're done. GG, Legolas. I told you, if it puts you, it's going to put me against these decks that just destroy Rofellos, and then you're done. There's not a lot you can do, especially when, like you saw, our big creatures, because by that point Legolas was massive. Yeah, there's not a lot I could have done, to be fair. Nothing I would have played would have helped. Maybe playing Tireless Provisioner and then into Mossborn Hydra, but they would have killed Mossborn Hydra straight away. So yeah, just the way it goes. Aphrael, Dreaming Acolyte. That's a creature from Final Fantasy. No, it's not. It's Edge of Eternities. What am I talking about? Okay, we've got Champion of Lambert, which is going to give us protection. We've got Portal to Phyrexia, which is great, but they're playing with blue, so we could see some counters. But then we've got Cavern of Souls. So I'm going to keep. I think, yeah. They are blue-black. They're going to have removal. When it enters, draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards. Unless you discard an artifact card during your turn, Aphrael has Death Touch. So we'll play that and we'll name Elf. Just to get Rofellos to land, but they could have a 2-cost kill spell. Awesome. Okay, that helps. I think play a forest, play loot, play that, tap it for another green. I want to get as big as possible, and I'm going to sacrifice that one, and we'll grab 2 forests. So now we've got 3. Let's grab Champion of Lambo, and that's it for this turn. Next turn, hopefully, Portal to Phyrexia, because I'm going to have access to. I'm going to get rid of loot, I think, because Champion of Lambert's too good. Portal to Phyrexia, Yoinkus. Yoinkus. May as well attack in for 1, and they dip. Because that's what happens when these big things come out. It wasn't as early as I would have liked, but, you know. Plus, in the last game, when I lost, I did misplay and didn't play Rofellos when turn 2, which is probably what I should have done, because that would have got me access to being able to play more stuff and get more protection. But anyway, we move on, So, there's 1-all. 1-all. And yes, I have, the reason my packs thing is done is because I've pre-ordered the Spider Guy set, 50 packs, which I'll do a live stream for, and I've also pre-ordered the Mastery Pass. Okay, Broodiclad Telcher Engineer. Is it? It is. I don't think I've played that. Okay. I'm going to keep this hand because we've got Mythweaver Pock, which is going to be doubling our lands. We've got some big stompy guys. Okay, so Broodiclad. Oh, okay. Phyrexian Artificer. Creature tokens you control have haste. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 2/1 blue Phyrexian artifact creature token. Then you may choose a token you control. If you do, each other token you control becomes a copy of that token. Interesting. So, are they going to be able to make stuff into tokens, and then what is that? What is that doodad that does that thing? I'm going to play Mythweaver Pock. That's going to double the lands. Doesn't help us this turn, but hopefully Void Winnower will just slow them down because they won't be able to play their commander. But yeah, I think they're going to kill Rofellos. Yep, there it goes. Okay. How long does that remain for? Let's do that. And we'll grab another green. And we'll attack him for 7. That'll get rid of their token. And then next turn, we can play Void Winnower. Hopefully we won't see their commander this turn. Brilliant, okay. But we don't have enough. And we don't have a land. May as well attack in while we can. They're not going to sacrifice Rofellos, but they also don't want me to have Rofellos either. Come on, land. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8. Just one more. Damn it. Yeah. So what have we got in the graveyard? Just that. So we can play Bristly Bill, and we can play Retrieve, which submit 0, submit 0. Oh shit! Oopsie! I just... what a waste of time that was. Nice, gain some life. I just need one more land. Get some +1/+1 counters. Play Void Winnower. Okay, Bristly Bill's dead. Oh no, they skipped it. Okay. Because they definitely don't want me to have access to Rofellos. I mean, there's... oh, here we go. Brilliant. Okay, that's great. Let's put a +1/+1 counter on you. Let's put a +1/+1 counter on you. Let's play another land to put a +1/+1 counter on you. Oh, damn it. And then we'll play Void Winnower and hope that it doesn't get countered. Damn it. Okay. Can't play it this turn. Annoying. Williak, good morning. GG. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is GG. We might not win this one. I mean, we can double 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, pretty much everything in the deck I can play. The biggest cost thing was 12. That's in the graveyard. I can't believe that. Yeah. I mean, that's fucking mental. I'm just gonna sit here for now. The Eldrazi 7/7 don't have trample. I think it was better to put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Yeah, you're probably right. But what I wanted to do was spread the counters so I could use Bristly Bills. But yeah, I mean, the hoof would be sweet. Okay, we'll put a +1/+1 counter on you. Nice. We'll put a +1/+1 counter on. So that's got one. That's got one. We'll put a +1/+1 counter on you. And then we can just go absolutely massive. Let's keep going. GG! Brew declared. I think if I was them, I would have attacked with all of these and gone out swinging. But yeah, that's me. Yes, how is it in very cold Brazil at this time of the morning? Thank you ever so much for joining. My chat thing, bot thing, isn't working, so I can't. Oh no, it's working now. Okay, it's up and running. Maybe I was just being a bit impatient. So that's 2-1. Yes, we've been talking on Discord about these Yargle Day stuff. So I've got 3. I can say Ribbit. I played 20 games. It took me 4 hours yesterday, and I played with a vanilla deck, and I had 25 non-line cards. I only have 3 rat colonies. I need 1 more thingy because I think I'm going to try it with a rat colony to get that achievement. But I did it with 25 other Dominaria cards, and it didn't register any of them. And I didn't look. I just thought, right, I'm just going to put my head down and play the 20 games. And it didn't register. And it took me 4 hours to win a game with that. So in total yesterday, I was playing it for about 8 hours. So yeah, because these were 2 different decks. And I don't have access to that many vanilla cards. So I built as my commander, I built this one. Didn't play my commander once, not played it. Yeah, so it's just taken me a while to to do it, but I have achieved it, where I've had, you know, pretty much all of my creatures. There's about 8 in the deck. No, let's have a look. Oh, there's 33 creatures. That's a lot more than I thought, but they're all of them are vanilla. And I had them on the board and didn't work. So contacted Wizards, and they said it's a known issue with some people. And I said, well, if it's a known issue, please can you just have them? If you have 4 common cards, you can have unlimited rat infestation. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't. I only had 3. Oh. Yeah, I only had 3, so I got 3 rat colonies, and I was hoping that once I opened a pack, because they're so common, that I'd get another common before it ended, because then I'd just build a black deck with rat colony, nothing else, and land, and then just play Brawl 20 times and just concede, because apparently that works. But yeah, I've got rid of my Yargle deck now, but yeah, I managed to do the Yargle with. It took so long to get somebody just to allow me to attack, and every single time they just killed it, and I was like, please stop killing it. I just want to get 1 hit. I don't care if you win, I just want 1 hit, and people are mean. But yeah, if I get 1 more common, I'll get rat colony, and then fingers crossed I'll get that achievement. and it'll work with that. But yeah, so I asked Wizards, I said to the guy, okay, you know it's an issue, I've done them both, can you please just add them to my account as completed? And they were like, no, once it's fixed you'll be able to get the achievements. Oh great, that's awesome for me, thank you. I spent so long. Anyway, we're going against Ognis the Dragon's Lash, which I don't know. It works, but you have to play 2-3 rounds on Brawl. Right, okay. I'll 2-3 cards. You mean? I'll give it a go. Hopefully, I'll get that common wild card. Okay, so we've got Orioroboid. We've got World Weave, which is going to seek us a land. I'm keeping it. I know we've only got 2 mana, and that's risky business. Oh yes, I do know Ognis. Okay, whenever a creature you control with haste attacks, create a tapped treasure token. Anyway, what was that? I didn't even see it. It was so quick. We've got nothing to play turn 1. We've got Champion of Lambbolt, so hopefully they won't be able to block. We can get big with Orioroboid. I mean, Orioroboid turn 3, unless they kill Rofellos, which we're playing against a heavily red deck, so it's going to have lightning bolts and stuff. Get ready for the lightning bolt. How are they going to do it? No blocks. Awesome. Okay. So if I play that, that's going to give me access to 6. That would leave me with 2. Or I can do Lumra and have a big Stompy. That's what I'm going to do, because they're going to be attacking me with a lot. Okay, that's nice. But we've thrown away Ulamog. Fingers crossed. Can't block any of that, that's fine. Do all that damage, that's good. So I'm going to do Champion of Lambbolt, Orioroboid, and Warden of the Grove, which is going to make Champion of Lambbolt big. They're all going to get big Stompy, and we'll attack for 6. So we're down to 9 lives, but we've got lots of blockers. But as we know, it's red. They can take control of creature. And that's the beautiful thing about this deck, because I can go down to like 5 life or whatever, but you know, if you don't kill Rofellos, you can get big and Stompy. So GG! Here in Brazil is 8 degrees, but I prefer way more the cold than heat. Yeah, me too. I just can't bear the summer. Especially in the UK, it's the way they built houses was to protect from cold, because it used to be so cold because of obviously global warming and all that. So houses in the UK are built for the cold. And you'll always hear people in the UK complain about how hot it is. And you know, in other countries, you've got on social media, you always see people going, well, it's 30 degrees here, 38 degrees here, and in England it's like 28 degrees. But other houses in hot countries are built for the heat, and they have aircon and stuff, whereas in the UK we don't. Anyway, yeah. So that's why we always complain about the heat, because our houses are like ovens. Have they changed how they build houses? Probably not. They build them so quick. We have lots of insulation, and it doesn't get that cold in the winter now, unfortunately. But I prefer being cold and being able to warm up with jumpers and whatnot, or sweaters if you're not in the UK, and yeah, then being hot and not able to cool down. That's enough whining. Sarkhan, Fireblood. Okay, so this is going to be a dragon deck. We've got Ulamog the Defiler, Vorinclex, Wary Zone Guard, which is going to get bigger, and we've got plenty of land. No ramping. We've got some protection. You know what? We're going against mono red. Add 2 mana or any combination of colours. Spend this mana only to cast dragon spells. Create 4, 5/5. Blah de blah. I'm not going to play. I'm not going to play Rofellos this turn because I think they're going to kill it straight away. I do love these sleeves, they're so cool. But also my sleeves are cool because it's so much death. Oh, it's a Planeswalker deck. Okay, awesome. They can do 1 damage, but with Tamiyo's safekeeping, that's nice. Oh no, that's player or Planeswalker. Okay. And here comes Sarkhan, which can become a copy of a dragon. Okay, so we're going to do that, we're going to do Rofellos, and then we've got a green for a little speck of protection should we need it. And then next turn, what's the big ability of this one? Exile the top 5 cards of your library. You may cast red spells from among them this turn. You get an emblem with. Whenever you cast a red spell, this emblem deals X damage to any target, where X is the amount of mana spent to cast this spell. Okay, I'm going to do that. I mean, they could have another lightning bolt. They do have the mana. So next turn we're going to have 8, so we could do Vorinclex and have a big Stompy, and then the turn after that, Ulamog. Yoinkus! It's got Trample, so we can be taking out their stuff. Ulamog is going to exile half of their library, which will be nice. I always find it funny, people from other countries learning about our electric shower. What do you mean? We have electric showers. What do you mean? So yeah, they're going to... Oh, it's the +1/+1, it doesn't come the counter. Sorry, my bad. And they're going to kill Rofellos. Okay. Fine. I don't have a haste enabler, unfortunately. So we'll get Rofellos out and we'll play Innkeeper's Talent. We can give stuff ward, and we'll play no attacks. Okay, next turn, hopefully, Ulamog. That would be sweet as. That would be very sweet. Most other countries have a heater on the entire house. It's nice to see that the UK learned the superiority of the electric shower. Yes, it is good. I agree. The electric shower is just... yeah, it's a must-have. I'm going to... Nice. And I'm not going to attack, because next time they're going to have to sacrifice 9 things. So they need to kill Ulamog. It is red, so they could take control of it, maybe. Chimo, great card. That's going to stun all of their land. They're going to be able to play a spell for free. I love this deck. They're going to kill Rofellos, which is fine. We've got what we need on the battlefield. GG, you think it's done, do you? I think, yeah. I think once they attack in. Let's play Bristly Bill. We'll play a land. We'll put a +1/+1 counter on Ulamog. And then we'll double those counters. And then we'll double those counters again. And then we'll attack in. And I think that's game. Ulamog is just so good. They would have had to have sacrificed everything, because they sacrifice how many counters are on. So yeah, they would have had to have got rid of everything and then be dead. GG, GG. Yeah, you were right to call GG. Oh, I do love this deck. It's so good. It is so good. Why is that stopped playing? I've got racing on in the background because it's Formula 1 day. Although, yeah, I know sport and magic often don't go hand in hand. But yeah, I don't like any other sport. I just like that is to be fair, that is a misconception. I think nerds do enjoy sport, and sport people enjoy nerds. No, sport people can be nerds. Yeah, I'm waffling. Right, we're going against Progenitus, which is an all-colour Hydra. I can't remember what it does, but it's evil. I think it's got protection from everything. Protection from everything. If Progenitus will be put into a graveyard from anywhere, reveal Progenitus and shuffle it into its owner's library. So this is going to be a 5-colour good stuff deck. That might have counters, probably have removal, which is fine. We'll deal with it how we deal with it. We've got no big stompy. I didn't look to see if I had stompies. I just accepted it blindly, which was silly of me. Do they have a wash away or something? No. I don't know if Rofellos is going to survive, but we could play loot and oh, Vorinclex, nice. So let's do loot. Let's tap you. We've got Innkeeper's Talent. I'm not going to play Scoot this turn because I think... No, actually I could. No, I'm going to make stuff a bit bigger. And hold up Tamiyo's, yeah. We're not going to be attacking with Rofellos, so I think put the counter on loot. We can also with loot look for, although ward is handy, but I've got Tamiyo safekeeping, so that's fine. I know it doesn't feel right, but I really recommend getting the fetch land. What, and having a load of fetch lands in here? What makes you think that? I don't have any. Yeah, I mean I haven't put any in. I think I could do. Can I do Scoot and Vorinclex? It's going to take math. 6, 7, 8, and then 3 is 11. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I could do both. So I'm going to do that. Do that. Play Vorinclex. And then still have enough for Tamiyo safekeeping. And we'll put a +1/+1 counter on Rofellos. And we'll attack in for 2. And then next turn, if we don't get anything nice, we can use Loot's ability to grab something. I mean, fetch land's obviously good for like landfall triggers, but I don't have a massive amount of landfall triggers. Mirari's Wake is going to give them access to double. Mirari's Wake is great in this deck because obviously they need 2 white, 2 blue, 2 green, 2 red, 2 black. That's not going to save it, is it? Damn it. It is recommendation for all decks really, but it's nice to have double battle and Bill. Yeah, that's true, I have got Bill. Atraxa. I have got ways to bring stuff back from the battlefield, not many, but I do have ways. At least I can't play their creature, but Atraxa's going to do me dirty. And I've got no big creatures. Alright, let's do that. Don't have another land. But we do have protection. We can't block Atraxa because of flying. It's got vigilance. They're going to be gaining 8 life. Yeah, I'm a bit screwed on this one, I think. One with the multiverse. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play land cards and cast spells from the top of your library. Once during each of your turns, you may cast a spell from your hand or the top of your library without paying its mana cost. That is fucking mental. It's an omniscience, isn't it? But not as good. So this is literally just a big stompy deck. I thought I was doing so well. They've probably got something else and plenty of mana to play anything. And then I think if they do end up killing it first, I think I'm just going to dip because I don't think I can come back from that, personally. Yeah, that's a FF. Yep. Yep, I agree. let's see what we get. If we get nothing, I think I'm just going to dip. I think they're too OP now. Bloody board wipes. That's another thing I don't have. I don't have everything gets... Do I have everything gets hexproof? I don't think I do. They're back up to 27. Yeah, okay, I'm dipping. GG! GG! Yeah. The board wipe did me in, but it was a good game. Good game. Yeah, you're probably right to grab some, to get some fetch lands, to be fair. And I'm going to have a look, see if I've got protection. Gives everything hexproof. I mean, I know I don't have Teferi's Way, but that's white anyway. I believe it's an uncommon. Which one, sorry? Because I do have a few uncommon wild cards. Hexproof. Target creature control gains hexproof. It's going to be more than 2, isn't it? The everything gets hexproof. Let's have a look. So it would be a instant or sorcery, wouldn't it? Let's change it to uncommon. Let's have a look. Smuggler's Gift. Ah, okay. Smuggler's Gift. Good shout. Good shout. Am I spelling smugglers wrong? Spelling is a pain. Yeah. Would it be right, let's have a look for hexproof again. And then the question is, what do I get rid of? So could you have a think about what I get rid of? And then I'll look for some fetch lands to add in. That's 4 or greater. That's Smuggler's Surprise. All hexproof, yeah. Permanents you control get hexproof and indestructible until end of turn, so that's a good one, but it's rare. Hexproof from artifacts and enchantments, that's not going to help. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to creatures this turn. Creatures you control gain hexproof until end of turn. But that's common, which I don't have. That's annoying. During your turn, this creature has hexproof. Reach all hexproof. All hexproof. 2 G's and there's 1. Smuggler. Might not be on here unless I've... Let's reset. I might not be on here. Or it's a different colour. Oh, surprise. Ah, yeah, okay, rare, yeah. it also wouldn't protect Rofellos. Okay, so if I don't have a way to give everything hexproof, I may have something else. I'm thinking of that enchantment. Why have I not got hexproof in there? For goodness sake. You see, I could do that. So it's always got hexproof. Or I could do Swiftfoot boots. I mean, that would help during my turn, but target creature you control gets +X and gains hexproof and indestructible. Thing is, it's rare that I use Rofellos for attacking, so I don't think Swiftfoot boots would really does that much for me in this situation. I think I'm going to go with my gut and go with the enchantment, Mask of Avacyn. Mask of... oh shit, oh. I don't think it's on here. Let's reset it. Not collected. Mask. No. No, I don't think it's on here. Defend the rider. Thybus, welcome. I didn't realise that was you. Sorry, how you doing, bud? Sorry, I was away trying to get the name. It's alright. Defend the rider. I'm glad to see you still breathing and up and about. Nope, that's not on there either. I think... wow, Arena really robs you guys. It really does, yeah. Yeah, it does take a lot of good stuff, which I wish they'd add. Yeah. Thing is, I've only got... I mean, that would be perfect, but I don't have a rare wild card, so I can't get that. That's hexproof from blue and black. Must be a mispronunciation for me. Try rider. No problem. Well, sorry, what was it you said? Defend the rider. Or something like that. It's from Aether Drift. Oh, okay. No. Let's see if I can whittle it down. Okay, so it's definitely not uncommon. Overprotect, I think, from Bloom Burrow. Okay, let's reset that. Not collected. Overprotect. Yeah, not on here. Unless it's got a different colour or something. Right, I think I'm going to just go with that enchantment. I mean, I know going against green that could destroy the enchantment. Well, lots of stuff destroys enchantments, isn't it? But you know what also might be quite good in this deck is Hardened Bonds. Like last game, wow, my brother in cardboard rectangles. I really like that. Hardened Bonds, because like in the last game, I was putting +1/+1 counters on stuff, but I had no big stompy boys, whereas putting a counter on, that would seek me a creature, and a lot of my creatures are the big stompy boys that then I'd be able to play. What do you guys think? But it's just because there's only 2 things really that give +1/+1, and Oriora Boy 3 things, and obviously Warden of the Grove gets +1/+1 counter. Actually, there's a few things that get +1/+1 counter. I think that's a good shout. I'm going to add it. No, don't. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Right, stop. Right, okay. Shh. Okay. I'm sorry. Reset. Okay. It is on Arena, the Defend the Rider. I even took a screenshot and sent it on Discord. Oh. Why isn't it not coming up for me? It's probably something I'm doing. Defend the Rider. Maybe it's because I've got it. Target permanent you control against hexproof and indestructible. Having said that though, I've already got Tamiyo's Safekeeping, which does the same thing, and I gain life. Yeah. Not a lot of elves. What, in the deck? Or I have? Yeah. It's more, yeah. I don't have a lot of elves, unfortunately. I know there's really good elves, like you get you get extra mana for the amount of elves you control and stuff like that, and the synergy on them is crazy. But this is more of a... I think what's great about this is being able to use all my favourite cards and actually being able to play them. So it's, yeah, rather than it being an elves deck, it's just green good stuff and colourless good stuff. Never mind, you say it all, my bad. Still waking up, that's alright. Me too, and I'm coming down with a cold and I've got a sore throat. So if you would like to get out the world's smallest violin, I'd appreciate it. So I think I'm just going to stick with it. Board wipes are annoying as heck, but there's nothing I can do about it. So I am going to add Hardened Bonds because I think that's a good shout. Yeah, there's lots of things that get +1/+1. Yeah. Right, lands. I thought I already had that one in it. to be fair. Such a good land. Not forest, unfortunately. But, right, so fetch lands. It wasn't so old, I'd say Avoid Fate, but it is super old. Okay, I'll check that out in a second. I mean, Cabaretti Courtyard. Do you think Evolving Wilds as well, Willie? Or do you think just these ones? That's not going to help me because that won't fetch a forest. Teddy Belcher, full K, ultra wide, 21.9. I bite fingers. That's awesome. Me too. Me too. How the devil are you, Teddy Bear Belcher, 4K, ultra wide, 21-9, which is the best name I have ever seen. And the comment was great. I really like that. I too bite fingers. I shouldn't, but yeah. Llanowar Reborn. Okay, I will check that out. Yeah, I guess I just don't want to be in a position where I just end up with no lands. Anyway, right. Okay, so what did you say? I'd say Avoid Fate. I mean, they may have redone it, maybe, for Arena. They have added a lot. Avoid Fate. No. No. Avoid Fate's not on there. And what was the other one? Llanowar Reborn. No. Not on there either. Yeah, they really do rob us of good stuff. I mean, maybe I do have... I'll tell you what would be good in this deck, actually, thinking about it, is the one that whenever an elf taps, it untaps with a +1/+1 counter on it. And I also have felt the need to have Reclamation Sage as well. Whenever this creature becomes tapped during your turn, untap it and put a +1/+1 counter on it. This ability triggers anyone. Why haven't I got that in the deck? Oh, I love Tyvar. I unlocked it randomly in a pack of the thingamabobby. Tap another untapped creature you control. Tyvar gains indestructible until the end of turn. Okay, what am I going to take out? See, all of these are just too good. The Sage. You think the enchantment getting rid of You see, that's also great. Ah. But the thing is, I have got loads of lands, so, and ways to search for lands, so I could get rid of another land, and I think I should add the Sage to just, if we play blue and, yeah. And now we've got 40, so we've got 42 lands still. Okay, I hope I haven't fucked it. We'll find out. We'll find out. But I think, you know, they giving Rofellos protection plus being able to destroy an enchantment if it gets enchanted by a shitty blue player. You know. I don't mean to be mean. Oh, Glisser, Sunslayer. I love Glisser. So, when it attacks, it's got first strike and death touch, so it can kill any creature unless it's got indestructible, like Ulamog. But also, when it... I'm going to keep this hand regardless, because I can put an extra land on the battlefield. I've got no protection. It's against green-black, so they can kill it, but... I can do a Boreal Grazer, get that onto the battlefield. Next turn, Rofellos and nice, and Delighted Halfling. Rofellos, land, and Delighted Halfling. No attacks. Next turn, 3, 6, 7. I'm hoping for green. 7. But I could do Champion of Lambelt, Mossborn Hydra, land. Oh, nice. Okay. I'm going to do that, Elf, then I'm going to do that to play Dionys, then I'm going to play Champion of Lambelt, which is going to untap Rofellos, and then I'm going to play Mossborn Hydra, which I can't play a land now, but at least Champion of Lambelt's getting bigger, and they concede. GG. That was an awesome turn, wasn't it? Really. What is it? Turn 4, and look what we've got. I mean, that's crazy. GG. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. GG. 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 Gone very dark. I think it's going to chuck it down. When this creature enters, if you control a creature with power 4 greater, draw a card. Okay, thanks. Oh, did I get a pack with the last master? I don't think I did I? Hate it that it says packs. I've got packs, but it's just because I pre-ordered the Doohickey. I'm close to a rare as well. Don't know what I'd get with that, but it's always nice to have a rare wild card. Hopefully I will get the gold to get a pack, but it's just a stupid 500 gold task thingamabob. Okay, what are we going against? Infinite Guideline Station, which is a 5 colour, good stuff. 3 Gun Addict. Innkeeper's Talent, that's a great card. Rampant Growth is great, but we've got no big... Oh, they're dipping. Okay. Don't blame them. They've dipped. Really can't blame them, to be fair. Sometimes when I have come across Rofellos, I'm like, ugh, if you don't have the cards in your hand, it's a difficult one. And we get a pack. Give me a common. Give me a common. Give me a common. Give me a common. No. No common. Flamehold Grappler. When this creature enters... Oh, I'm being challenged. And you know what? I'm going to accept that challenge. you're going down. I won't talk about what's in my hand. I have built for my next stream Micro Tyrant, so I'm going to be playing that next. I've wanted to build a Micro Tyrant deck for ages, and now I feel like I've got the cards, the good enough cards to make it work. So I'm quite pleased with it. It wins about 70% of the games I've played so far, but obviously it depends who we're going against. Who's your commander, I wonder? Okay. Taser of the Ghost Council. I love that, Bargler. Bloody love it. I don't know why I changed mine to Pack Leader. I don't like it. Yes. I can't obviously speak about what I've got because he's listening. There's a fungus among us. Such fun guys. I'm going to keep that because we can ramp and we can play Kami, and we'll put that onto the battlefield. Oh, damn it. But I can bring it back. Oh, curse you. Oh, I see your game. You're planning on killing Rofellos. I'm going to be discarding a lot. So when Taser enters, create a 1/1 white and black spirit creature token. Let's crack that. Luckily I've pulled more protection, so I can protect. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. And luckily it's free because I don't have any mana at the minute. Damn it. You called my bluff, that's fine. Okay, let's crack that for a green. And then we'll play Rofellos again. Hopefully it survives and doesn't get exiled, because I would weep just a speck. Nice. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, you bitch. I see your game, chum, and raise you a raspberry. Okay. I've got to do it. Oh, that's annoying. You can do it. I believe. But now I've used up that, I think we're going to be seeing another discard. That's what I think we're going to see. Or maybe they just want to slow me down, which is also very fair and very valid. That Sentinel note, I know. So annoying. Okay, that's fine. That's going to come back. So we will play you. They've got lots of flying. I don't have any flying, unfortunately. Ouch. Ouch! How dare you! Let's start doing some damage. Yoink. Have to look at your upcoming deck as I also play the Micro Tyrant. I will, once the stream's over, I will put it on Discord so that you can have a look. I'd love some recommendations. I've got some great cards that I specifically got. I got access to 4 rare wild cards, so I was able to. I mean, ouch, ouch. Alright, so I can't pay life to get anything. Damn, yeah. I need one more land. But even if I play... Right, I'm going to do that. That's going to get +1/+1. I'm going to do that. That's going to also get a +1/+1. Going to do that. It's also going to get me a +1/+1. And then I'm going to play that. And then play you. And that's also going to get me another land. We'll play you. We'll activate that, crack that, grab another land. Yeah, and they've won. GG! God damn it! Yeah, I think they got me. I think I could have played Portal, but they would have sacrificed these 3, attacked with that, and I'd be dead. So, regardless. Yeah, I mean, you definitely won. But I'm going to crack that. And I'm dead. Something give me life. Come on. Dead. Ah, well, good game, good game. It's killing Rofellos. That is the problem with this deck, and it is a problem. And they got rid of my protection because they knew they were going to be exiling it because they were scared. I know you were scared, and that's fine. Do you want a best of 3? Let's do best of 3. I'll challenge you. I want to redeem myself. What can I spend that rare wild card on? I could get that protection. Hexproof for all. Yeah, I could, couldn't I? Oh. Yeah, he hits the field and is targeted. Yeah. Do it. Maybe he doesn't want to play again. Let's go with all hexproof and craft. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to creatures this turn. Creatures you control gain hexproof until end of turn. Oh, it's a common, that one. It's a fair deal, boss. Take it. Let's get rid of that. Let's go not collected and let's go rare, and then let's look for hexproof. Why, thank you very much. Yeah, it's got to be that, hasn't it? Let's craft that. That's nice. That's nice. I think you're right. Let's add that. Bollocks, now what do I take out? Let's go with that's great for protection as well, because you can return Rofellos to my hand rather than... Maybe we don't need Cami and a Boreal Grazer. I think I may end up regretting that, but we can only see. We can only see. What's happened? Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry for taking so long. I was just adding something that you won't like. I'm a frothy coffee. In other news, we're looking at getting the whole house recarpeted. I did not realise we've not changed the carpets in like 14 years because we thought, what's the point? Well, we've got a dog. Oh God, you're going to be getting me to discard everything, aren't you? Oh, I hate Kefka so much. Did you add said card? I did add it. We've got some of that. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. That's gonna help protect us a little bit. We're gonna be throwing stuff away. I think if I have to throw anything away, it's gonna be that, because I can bring that back. May as well attack in. Good. Let's make some magic. Let's do it. Let's see. Kefka, for those that don't know, whenever Kefka enters or attacks, each player discards a card. Then you draw a card for each card type among cards discarded this way. Each component sacrifices a permanent of their choice. Transform Kefka, activate only as a sorcery. So they can do lots of horrible stuff. But 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's not great. Let's play that. Let's play you. Let's do that. Nice. Let's play you. And let's play you. And then we'll attack in. Why, thank you, sir. Thank you. And we'll end the turn there. Next turn, we could this or this, which is just going to slow the roll, maybe. Yeah, which then is going to give us access to another 4. Yeah. Yeah. It's up here. But they can make me sacrifice. But we also have stuff to help sacrifice. So we'll play that. And then we'll play that. It doesn't really help. And then we'll attack in for a little 2. I mean, a board wipe would be annoying right now. But are most board wipes even? Toxic Deluge isn't even. Herald's Horn. Nice. Herald has the horn. And then I can do that this turn and empty my hand, so I don't have to discard anything. That would be nice. GG! I mean, they could have played Kafka because that's 5 mana. So, 1-1. This is the decider. At least I've redeemed myself a speck from the last game. A tiny weeny speck. Oh, no, not playing. Hang on. I will invite you. Yeah, so, Thybus, after the stream, I will show you mine if you show me yours. On Discord. I've called it You're Such a Small Dictator. It's... yeah. And I couldn't think... I don't know if anybody outside the UK and people in the UK doesn't know the expression, young fella, my lad. And that's the only thing I could think of for this deck because of, obviously, Rofellos is... You know, that's why it's called that for anybody curious. Yeah. I need to rename that one as well. And I need to rename that. I'm trying to make this work because Jesperizing is my favourite magic artist. I've said it before. So I want to play with a commander of his. So yeah, I want to make that work, but I'm struggling at the minute. Okay, Teferi. Oh, you blue player. So returning lots of stuff to my hand. But that's great. Each opponent can cast spells only anytime they could cast a sorcery. Until your next turn, you may cast sorcery spells, return up to 1 target artifact, creature, or enchantment to its owner's hand. Oh, that's going to be so annoying. So annoying. And it's always going to be when it's got Summoning Sickness, so I never actually get to use it. I know your game. So I'm going to play Rofellos because I'm not going to fall for it. Oh, blue, you're probably going to have a counter spell. You had to do. You know how I feel about blue. They know. Glad to share fog or fungi. I knew it. Oh, bloody blue. And I swear to God, if there's a River's Rebuke in here, I'm going to flip my desk. Hello, I got out of school early today. Welcome. How the devil are you? Let's go for... I think let's just ramp this turn. Cards in graveyards can't be targets for spells or abilities. Nice it. Hear me out. I know it's going to get returned to my hand. But let's get nice and hefty. It's going to be really annoying. Told you. But at least we've got a lot of land now. But while that's on the battlefield, that's not going to work. Okay, so let's do... For God's sake, let's do Warden. I know it's coming. I know what you've got. I just want to go nice and wide, I think. And again, because they're stopping me from being able to do stuff, they've got a River's Rebuke, I think. They're letting me do a lot even though they've got a counter spell. I think they're specifically waiting for this to enter. So I'm not going to have it enter. Or Disdainful Stroke. They're going to have to counter it. Yeah, because then this will be uncounterable. They could still mana drain, which would still give them access to let's go for Narset. I think we're going to get we're going to be getting Cyclonic Rift. It's a pity we don't have anything else. Don't you ups me, young man. There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. And then Rofellos is going to get returned to my hand. Blue is so annoying. Float mana, yeah. Okay, so... Hey there, homie. Hope the education system was good to you today. Or disdainful stray. Oh my god. And Aetherize would be a Balax. Or that. Float mana. Yeah, it's... let's give the +1/+1 counter to you. I've got no cards in hand, nothing to play, so I may as well just you're going to replay that, then return Rofellos to my hand. But screw it. Return attacking creatures to my hand, perchance. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, Esper Sentinel. Okay. Dollmaker's Shop, I love that enchantment, it's so good. Okay, I mean, I don't have a massive amount of card draw. But okay, lots of blockers. I don't think I've got the mana. Oh, why? Sake. I really hate blue so much. They're going to block with the tokens, then they're going to create tokens, and then they're going to block tokens, and create tokens, and then they're going to block tokens, and they're going to counter stuff. This is why I hate playing against blue. I'm sorry for moaning, but I really hate it so much because you can never, you know, trust what you have because. Fuck them, you know. They'll send it back to your hand, or they'll counter it, or you know. But they're going to counter it. Oh, not going to counter it. Let's put a +1/+1 counter on you. And let's get rid of Elspeth. Because we don't want Elspeth. And also as well, we've got Esper Sentinel, we can draw more cards. Yeah, they can't counter its cast trigger. Oh, of course! Good point, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, no, good point. Yeah. I don't even know what you do. That doesn't help me, but that certainly does. And then we'll play this. That's going to get us 2 more forests. Let's grab you and I haven't got anything else that I mean, we could. That's going to give me access to 8. I've still got access to that, that's fine. Still got 13. We'll put a +1/+1 counter on you. And then we'll three, so they could block, so I'm going to attack with you because they don't have flying, and then hold back the rest. Okay, we've got 162 Mossborn Hydra that they could return to my hand, so that's going to shut that down. It's nice being able to play stuff from the top of my library. Resolve that, that's almost going to put that in there. Thingy, we'll play that from the top. That's going to make Mossborn Hydra even bigger. Oh, Ori Boyd is amazing. So we'll play that. Nice. That's okay though. I know that I know that, you know, they've probably got something, but I just want to, you know. Let's put a +1/+1 counter on you because I want to attack in. I mean, they could kill that. I think. Do they have something? I think they're going to have something. Yeah, thought they might. What's that do? It's annoying that it doesn't show you, so you can't read. Return target non-land card. Okay, fine. We'll grab Fabled Passage and a Forest. And they've got no protection in. Oh no, they do. They've got Summon Knights round, haven't they? Oh, where were you before? Oh. GG! I had. Are you listening, Williak? Well, if you join the stream and have a look what I've got next coming out. GG, thank you. Yeah, that would have been next turn, obviously. But I knew you had something, and I just knew it. Oh, it doesn't have flying. Oh, I thought that had flying. I thought that was, you know, doing the victory. It shall be mine. 2-1. That was good. And you used the mana drain, which is a card that I will never own, refuse to own and refuse to use. I don't want to be that much of a hypocrite because I think it's the worst card in Magic. I've said it. Not worst as in ability. I mean, it's OP. Crap, my Teferi had 13 board wipe and I only got 1. But look what I had next. That would have been stunning. Yeah, I'm sorry that I carried on. I thought that had flying. But I wanted just to ensure that I had enough to win. Try and win, because you never trust it when you're playing against blue. You can never trust what you've got. Well, you can't really with any deck, but blue specifically is a nightmare to deal with. Right, okay, let's go back into the hell queue. Unless anybody wants to challenge me, then you're more than welcome to. I've only got sort of 10 minutes left, and then I'm going to rest for the rest of the day because I do not feel good. This is a very brave face. I wanna. Okay, I will cancel this. Send me the request, and I will face you. I'm doing my evil thing. Next stream is Wednesday, and I'm going to be playing with Micro Tyrant. I will put the deck on Discord after this stream, so anybody wants to have a look at it, they can, and give me suggestions. Would be great. If you want to join my Discord, if you haven't already, then please just join, because I like talking Magic and other stuff. I'll talk anything, I'm not bothered. What else was I going to say? Yes, if you want the deck list for my Rofellos, it's in the description. It's alright, take your time, that's fine. It's on the description, it's on YouTube, and it's on SD on Twitch, although, yeah, nobody ever watches on Twitch, which is fine. I'm not salty about it. Right, best of 3. Oh, Lightning, Lone Commando. For those of you that don't know, that doubles triggers on attacking triggers. So lots of creatures. With it being red and white, we may see some exiling and some lightning bolts and shit. I'm going to keep, because I think this is good, especially this. Okay, game plan is in my brain. Right, we're going to play this first, and we may as well crack it just to get that green. Maybe we should have saved it for that, actually, thinking about it. That was my mistake, but hey, we live and learn. We live and learn. I can't play spells on their turn, so that's fine. And also that's going to create them 2 1/1 tokens. I imagine we're going to see things like Zergo. Is this similar to my deck? Wayfarer's Bulbul. Hey, now that's rude. That is very rude. How dare you? So once their lightning's on the battlefield, they're going to get lots more. Okay, hear me out. That. Then that will pay some life. And then next turn that's going to give me access to 4 more. And have this. Have this. Okay, we've got protection, blocking. Oh, and then Picard's going to create them more tokens for how many counters. They can also give something protection with Mother of Runes. So, here we go. And then we'll attack in for 7. Nice. Big, good turn. They've got white, so they could still exile Ulamog. They're going to be getting some triggers. Soul Shredder's going to get perpetual +1/+1 whenever a creature dies, I think. When you take a card out of your graveyard. Okay. Let's do... Let's do you. That's going to give everything +1/+1. Let's play. Wait, hang on. Let's play you. Yeah, I don't want to be spending all this life, but life is a resource. You've just got to ride it. We'll play the land. Treasure, and then we'll pay that, and we'll use. We don't need to pay life for that. That's fine. We'll get everything getting another +1/+1 counter. Everything's yeah, and then we'll attack in. GG. GG! GG! I did want to say good game as well. Good game, good game, good game. That was good, but best of 3. Best of 3. And then I'll have to go. Anyways. What? that was good. So is your deck similar to mine? What was that? I know, it's mental, isn't it? Have you not played against Rofellos a lot? Rofellos is crazy, and it's a rare as well. You'd think it'd be a mythic, but it's not. Gitrog monster. So Death Touch, first strike. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that because I want to do best of 3. Sorry, let's concede. Let's concede out of that. Hang on. Although that was a very good hand, that would have been nice. Anyway. Yeah, have you not played against a lot of Rofellos? It is mental, absolutely mental. Right, I will send you a request. Let's do best of 3. Such a good deck. Not at all, no. Right, yeah, it's banned in Commander. And Wizards thought it'd be a good idea to add it to Arena. And all it does is give you forest for each, a green for each forest you've got. And by turn 4-5, if you've got the right hand, you can be playing your big stompies. So yeah, that's what this deck is. It's like 80% big stuff that goes very hard, and yeah, it's good fun to play with, horrible to play against, but I'm probably giving too much away. The best thing to do if you're playing against this deck is just constantly kill it. I don't have a strong enough deck for this. Okay, how about then? I won't play with Alcinium. I just cancelled that. How about we'll play against my Micro Tyrant deck, which is going to be my next stream. So it can give a bit of a taster. It's definitely not as strong as Rofellos, 100%. But Thybus, if you're still with us, not dead, but just still watching, then yes, you can see my deck in all its glory. It might not win, but we'll see. I've wanted to build one of these for ages. I'll have Tidus, Yuna's Guardian, which is going to move a counter from one to the other, and when creature does damage, it proliferates. Awesome. Okay, we'll keep that hand. Yeah, so at the beginning of combat on your turn, you may move a counter from target creature you control onto a second target creature you control. Whenever one or more creatures you control with counters on them deal combat damage to a player, you may draw a card and proliferate. Do this only once each turn. So this is a good starting. This does not fetch me a land, but it's in here because it triggers the Tyrant. So alright, I'm going to do that because I can do that with that. Yeah. Let's bring out the Tyrant and hope he survives. They. The fun guys. They're gonna get it right. So they can also remove like things like the Vigilance counter, Trample counter, as you see there. So let's do this. So we're going to play that and we're going to sacrifice that. It doesn't fetch us anything, which is a bit of a shame. I'm going to play that. And I'm not going to do anything else. No attacks because their creatures are much bigger. That's going to create me a little guy. Can't do it this turn, but next turn we can return a Cursed Marauder by sacrificing a Saproling. That's then going to trigger Micro Tyrant. They know what's coming, so obviously they're moving stuff. I'm not going to block, I'm taking a lot of damage here. This is not going to work in my favour, but hey. See, they're getting bigger, much bigger. It's such a good card. I don't think this deck is strong enough, to be honest, and I definitely don't have enough lands. So let's do that. We're going to pay 2. We'll sacrifice that. And then we'll... I mean, I'm dead next turn. and then we'll play Chthonian Nightmare again, and we can keep doing the cycle. And I can't. Well, I can. I mean, all they need to do is play another creature. Yeah, and then they can be sacrificing stuff. That's going to get bigger. This is very similar to my Tidus deck, although at the time I didn't have Thrumming Bird. I do now have Thrumming Bird. Great addition to the deck. I think that was self-mill is good. Yeah, I don't have anything that I can play. I'm just stuck on land. So we're going to have to play another one. Yeah, I'm going to have to. I mean, they've got Trample, so I'm not dead unless I block. So okay, let me think about this. At least I gain a life. Yeah. GG! And then I'm going to attack in. Take that! Don't you dare block it. Don't you block it. I do have lots of self-mill in this deck and lots of like ways to sacrifice some token creators, things like that, but I think I've just been a bit screwed on land. So fair. GG, GG, Tidus, GG. I was under the impression that the deck for today was Slivers. No, that was like my last stream. I did change it on YouTube, didn't I? Did I change it on YouTube? GG's, GG's, yeah. I was buggered on lands, I only had the 3. I think I need to change actually. Here's a quick look at the deck. I will put it on Discord still afterwards, but you can have a look at it while I just change the lands. Because I think the fetch land was in there, but it doesn't grab me a land, so it's not great. But I got some great new lands, like Westvale Abbey. Didn't know of this existence, but I played against it and it destroyed me. It's great, especially in a token making deck. It's just awesome. Anyway, but that fetch land, it does trigger Micro Tyrant, but it doesn't fetch me a land, so it's no help whatsoever. Fetch lands are a must, yeah. I mean, I know what would be good in this deck, but yeah, one, I need a mythic wild card, but you know which one I mean. You know, the thing. You see, that doesn't help me because it doesn't fetch anything. It just kind of just sacrificing, but I don't have another fetch land that I could use. That's not already in here. I mean I could do destroy, but you know which one I mean. Looks nice on my Chatterfang deck. Oh, I want to get Chatterfang as well, so I could change it out for that. Actually, that makes more sense to me. I don't know why that wasn't in there already. Anyway, and we'll take out Flooded Strand because I need access to land. So here's the deck in all its glory. It's a good one. So one more game against Joel, just so I can hopefully get some redemption with this deck, because it is a good deck. There is fun things to play. Bringing stuff back is nice. So here's the challenge. Yes, did I strip mine? That was it. I couldn't think of it. Thank you, William. Thank you. Does my YouTube say slivers? Got me worried now. Because my slivers stream was Friday. No, what day is it today? I don't even know what day. It's Sunday, isn't it? So Friday. Oh, sorry, same play. Yeah, so it should say. Nope. Oh, okay. That's good. Okay. Oh, Zada, Hedron Grinder, great goblin. Whenever, love the artwork for it as well. Whenever a goblin or creature you control is whenever Zada is targeted by a spell you control, you can copy that spell and choose a different target. So lots of goblins have lots of different things. Is what I was thinking. Keep or mill? Mull, not mill, mull. What are we thinking? I'm thinking it's quite good. We have access to that. We also could, because we're going against a lot of, so we could do and have that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. Do I want to play that land because I don't have access to any other at this time? No. Just in case. Hopefully we'll get something that's not that. Like that. That's cool. Again, would have been nice to have the Tyrant on the battlefield, but I don't want to risk not getting access to do I want to surveil? No, I think I'm just gonna, so I can get that on the battlefield. Okay. Don't know if that was the right call, but it felt good. Felt good. Yeah, I love the artwork for Zada. My favourite one is the I can't think what the set's called, with the gold like playing cards. I really like that art for it. It's like an anime artwork. We're not going to be, unfortunately, triggering Micro Tyrant. Maybe I should have done that first, thinking about it. These are mistakes that I make, and I don't want to keep making these mistakes. These are the things I need to learn. Because I could have, if it survived, I could have that's good. So let's do that. Yoinkus. Yoinkus. Oh, nice. No attack, and that's going to create us 4 goblins. That's awesome. So if we need, we could be doing that. 4, what else did we get rid of? Okay, yeah. I do like roots in this deck. I think it's nice. My only issue is these can't block. It would be nice if they did, but then I think Tyrant would be too OP. Here comes Zada. Let's go 6. Let's go ramp. And I'm gonna 3, 4. I'm gonna do it this turn just so I can play Lumra next turn. 3, 4, and then I'm going to attack with the Tyrant. Not going to get triggered this turn, unfortunately, but that's okay. I've got no land to discard to replay anything. Maybe that would have been a better choice. If I can create enough of these, I'm thinking Zada goes so hard. That's what she said. Lots of treasures. Everything is going to get haste, and I'm dead. It is crazy good. GG. I should have known, and I should have done that. Should have known. GG, GG, GG. Ah, oh, okay, you beat me fair and square. It's such a good deck. I've built it in real life because it's just so OP. And you see, you should have played this against the Rofellos, because I think you could have won with this deck. I think my winning game, I don't know if you're listening, but my winning game, I was very lucky with what I had. But I think Zada is a good match. So next stream, I think we need a replay. Rofellos against Zada, and we'll see how it goes. GG's, I forgot how fun and strong this deck is. Yeah, if you didn't hear, I was just saying that we should definitely have a rematch. Not today, because I need to rest. I feel like shit. But I mean, we can do it off stream, because I'm going to go and sit on my bottom. But yeah, cool. So yeah, next game we'll next stream, so Wednesday if you're available, whenever you're next available. I don't know what I was doing. What? Oh, I changed the lands. Shit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so there we go. That was Rofellos. We've had a very good day of winning because it's so OP. I recommend it because I think you'll enjoy playing with this one. Nice big stompy creatures, and it's such good fun to play, unless they constantly kill Rofellos, because then that's pretty much done. So I definitely recommend. This was an add-on this stream, so yeah, getting some protection in there is a must. But unfortunately, that is all the time I've got for today, and I've really enjoyed it because, you know, it's been good fun. So wait, did I miss Rofellos stream? Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, it will go onto YouTube later, so if you want to catch up and watch it, I'm sorry, but thank you for joining. I appreciate it, and appreciate you, appreciate all of you. Yeah, so that is all the time I've got for. Thank you for commenting, liking, subscribing, joining, watching. Oh, I watched the VOD later. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, So thank you for commenting, liking, subscribing, doing all that good fun stuff. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And until the next time, I love you. I love you all. Goodbye. 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 Happy Sunday. Goodbye. Have a good day. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.